So let's talk about the latest crypto news. Quite honestly, quiet, right? We all know it. We can feel it. We can see it. Crypto has really not done a whole bunch in the last week or so. We've got a key report coming out this week. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But overall, you've got Bitcoin right here just fell below 29,000. Ethereum really not doing anything, quite frankly. Bitcoin is definitely the one that's had a lot more negative and or positive depending upon what's going on in the market at that point in time. Price movement is really what I'm talking about. So ETH has really just been kind of stable and steady. XRP down at 61 cents. All of these are what I would say languishing. Okay. And so what is that key report we've got coming out this week? Well, Thursday we've got the latest CPI report. That's the Consumer Price Index inflation report. That's a big report. We're expecting fairly decent good news that could be the spark that might get us back on track to start, moving that number up right there. And that's really where we're at. I think we've got a lot of disinterest. People are really not interested. You can see, look, the fear and greed index right here being neutral. Um, it's a situation where overly people are not engaged. People are not engaged in crypto right now. I think they're focusing on other things, maybe family, kids going back to school, whatever it may be, at least here in the States. Summer's coming to an end. I know that's partly what's going on with myself and my family, focusing on our son going back to school and all those kind of things. But bottom line, we got a situation where it's just not doing a lot, right? And I'm just going to be kind of the master of the obvious here, and we need a spark to turn it back on. Now, we've got the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, which I have said on numerous occasions that I think that might be the spark. We could get some insight into that coming up in the next week or so, whether or not it's going to be approved or anything, or stuff like that. We'll see how that plays out, but it's really this CPI report that we're kind of waiting on. And if that ends up being good news, we might see a small pump out of that. But overall, we've still got that fear out there. I think you can kind of see it, feel it. At least I do, watching crypto every single day. People are still not sure about, bringing money back into crypto. And I still think it comes back to inflation still being high. And what inflation high being high, this means globally, by the way. What it really comes down to is this: people's money simply not going as far as it used to. It costs more to go to the grocery store. It costs more to put, gas in your car, your truck, whatever it may be. It just costs more to live on a daily basis. Thus, people have less money to spend. They have less money to spend and to invest. And that creates a situation where they just either A, don't have it, or the little that they have, they're holding on because of that fear and uncertainty. And you can't turn on mainstream media TV or internet or whatever it may be, and you get all this conflicting information. Are we in a recession? Are we not? What's going to happen? And it depends on which talking head you see. That creates uncertainty. When you have uncertainty, the situation comes into play where when people are uncertain and faced with a decision, their decision is to not make a decision. And I'm talking about faced with the decision about whether or not they should invest in crypto or stocks for that matter. Their decision becomes, you know what, I'm just going to hold off. I'm just going to hold off. I'm not going to do anything. And we're still dealing with that. We're still fighting with that. We're still got that's still going on until we get some type of a watershed moment that will impact crypto in a positive light and really spark crypto to move up. And I think it could be this Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock, because that will create global media attention in a positive way. And I think it'll bring new eyeballs and new people in. Okay. So with that, I wanted to show you guys a couple of things real quick. I'm getting close to releasing my software. This is actually it. See this momentum up, momentum down scenario here. This actually is an Apple chart, just showing it to you. It works obviously for stocks as well, but you can see, look right here, momentum down and momentum up, and you can see it's firing when it should, and giving indicators of when, look at the risk minimization here. Let me see how much that is actually. So let's see right here where it fired. Yeah, so that you could have sold there and saved about 5.6%, minimization of risk, right? And then right here, let's see, right here moving up. So let's see, it fired right there, That's about a 3+%. Now, obviously, in stocks, we don't have as much swings going on there, obviously. Okay, but that's kind of something you can do. Right here, we've got a situation with SHIB. Looking at that chart, my software is right here, right there, showing that's a 20% gain right there from when it fired all the way. If you would have rolled that candle up, and then right here, you can have kind of a similar one looking at down. So you could say, okay, that right there, when it fired there, as far as momentum moving down, you could have sold and minimized 13% risk. All right. That my software's X1 Algo. It's on the way. I'm launching it very, very shortly. Got a few final tweaks I'm changing on the website, but it's coming. So be on the lookout for that. Obviously, as well, Grape is one of my channel sponsors. Great company building enterprise grade blockchain. Links in the description below. Check it out. It'll take you to this page. After you sign up, you can buy it for $46 right there. And Grape right now is trading for, I believe, around 180 something when this Bitmart will load. No, 190. It's moved back up. So you can buy it for 46. It's trading at 190 on Bitmart right now. The key is that they're going to ask you to hold 120 days, and they're going to give you 68% bonus if you sign up today on your money. So if you put 1,000 in, that equals $680 in additional Grape and GGT. GGT is their governance token, so they're going to give you both. You get those bonuses. You can see I put some money in right there. And this is one that I really think is going to be something to in the future. Been talking about these guys for a while. Love what they're doing. Fantastic leadership. Just really impressed with them. So great. Thanks for sponsoring today's video. We'll see you. Bye.